So if you drop everything in there, what I like to do, here tells you to scan constantly. You're going to need to take them to the side to de-strap. Put your wetsuit on and play with the controls, PR instructions. That stands for intelligent brake. The start of this here tells you to scan constantly, which is the most important thing you need to do. Look out for other vessels, look for people that may be swimming because they're really, really hard to see. Make sure operators are over 16 years of age to operate the jet ski by themselves. If they're under 16 years of age, they need to be supervised by a person that has a boat and jet ski license, and that's over 16 years of age. Always make sure you read through these checkpoints. Make sure that you're obeying and not disobeying everything that's on here. So tick means you must obey, X means you should not do. Rider safety. All of the manufacturers have put this notice. Anyone that's sitting on the back of a jet ski could fall straight off the back. The water can be injected up between your legs into anal or vaginal cavities. So you must wear wetsuit material shorts and you should not be wearing swimwear. This also means you should not be wearing board shorts, okay? Board shorts are not thick enough to prevent the water being injected. Alright, so this is covered in your jet ski controls, so IBR instructions. That stands for intelligent brake and reverse. Okay, so how we brake is we squeeze the left trigger. How we reverse is if you squeeze the left, then it will start going backwards really slow. If you want to reverse faster, squeeze both triggers together. So your left trigger and your right hand trigger. When you want to go forward again, let go of the left hand trigger and just squeeze the right hand trigger. And how you go to neutral, tap the brake lever. So squeeze the left hand trigger once and then it will go into neutral. Refer to the operator's manual if you have any other concerns. Alright, so you'll notice when we open the compartment of the ski, you have the fire extinguisher that's strapped into the side. To de-strap the fire extinguisher, you've got to pull these really hard and then they should pop off. Alright, so this is also the storage space, so we'll have our safety equipment. We usually have a grab bag in here as well, so if there is a bag, please feel free to open it if you need anything. Tow rope is really important, but don't get it stuck in the intake grate or you'll suck that rope up into the engine. You've got a bottle of water down there, general safety equipment. This here is our rope to tie onto the dock, our dock tie rope, which will be in the ski. If you don't have a dock tie rope like this one, just use whatever rope's in there, pull it out, tie it onto the jetty and close the lid shut. You're going to need to take your license out in the water with you as well, so make sure you put that where you can give it to maritime if they ask for it. I like to carry a wind jacket in case it gets too cold. Keep plenty of water in the ski and make sure you apply sunscreen regularly so you don't end up with sunburn. This is a smaller version of your grab bag, I guess. It's more for your keys and your phone. So if you drop everything in there, what I like to do, blow some air, fold it over pretty quick. Then you should notice there's an air bubble in the bag. It should be airtight. Then we clip that together, and if by chance you drop your phone in the water, it should float and should be okay. When it's not going to float is when you don't put air in it and it's not like this, or when you put your keys, your wallet, then everything's too heavy for the air that's inside of there and it's going to sink. Okay. There's a warning label here for refueling. After refueling, always open the seats. Take the seat off to ensure there's no gasoline vapor inside of the engine compartment. So we give it a good sniff, make sure it doesn't smell like fuel. Gasoline vapor may cause fire or explosion. Do not overfill gas tank, avoid spilling gasoline, wipe up spilled gasoline immediately. Keep the watercraft away from open fumes and sparks. Do not start the watercraft if liquid gasoline or gasoline vapor odor is present, and always replace the seat before starting. You can only use premium unleaded gasoline with this jet ski. Do not use anything with ethanol and certainly don't be using diesel. You can get fuel on the water, but again, you have the options of unleaded or diesel, so please make sure and triple check that you are using unleaded. When you go to refuel, undo this first, take that out, get the fuel, put it in there. If you push it all the way in, it won't work, it will keep clicking off. You need to have it so it's sitting out a little bit. Once you're finished, put your cap back on, screw it in so it clicks, and then you're all good. Okay, so if we want to use speakers, and I highly recommend you do, we hold down this button, then it starts flashing. When it's flashing, it's ready for Bluetooth pairing. Now, before you're driving your jet ski, and I'll say it again, before you are operating your ski, when it is just floating there in deep water, you use that to adjust your volume. Rather than turning the volume down, if you want to have a talk to someone, just hit that and then that will pause it. If you want to skip the song, forward, back, just the same as everything else. Alright, so once you have the Bluetooth light flashing on the ski, hit Bluetooth, and then what you want to look for is BRP remotes. Now I've got 2 here, or more than 2, because I've got a few different skis which I've synced to it before. But once you click it, it should start looking to connect. And that's all you need to do. Once it says connected, it's ready to go and you can start your music. Alright, so it's summer now, it's getting hot. You may not want to put a full wetsuit on, so you've got 2 options. Buy yourself some wetsuit material shorts, or put your wetsuit on and pull it up so it covers the bottom half only, and then you can put your life jacket on top.